Commander, I'm hearing chatter you're brokering a treaty between the Krogan and the Turians.
If I get Krogan boots on Palaven, the Turians promise me their support.
And how does Cerberus get involved?
I don't know. The elusive man is up to something.
Then keep them at bay. I can't overstate what a victory this treaty would be for the Alliance.
Yeah.
We'll need all the help we can get.
How's the Prothean device coming?
Alliance R&D has officially begun construction. The team has dubbed it Project Crucible. We're throwing everybody who knows how to hold a hammer at it. This is going to be the most ambitious undertaking in human history.
Will we get it done?
I'm not saying it won't be a challenge, but our researchers tell me the designs are elegant, massive in scope, but strangely simple as well. We can do this, Shepard. You can do this. Never doubt that.
No, sir.
Good, hack it out.
We need someone like Hackett in our life, to be honest. Everyone needs someone like Hackett. Someone to tell you we can do this, no, never doubt it. In nice voice. Oh. Looking interesting.
You have the female, Rex. A cure for the rest of your people can come later.
That wasn't the deal.
But Palaven needs your reinforcements now. We can't delay.
Unless every Krogan gets the cure, there's no alliance.
Morden, how long will it take to finish a cure?
Need to synthesize base antigen from female. Also requires healthy male Krogan tissue. We'll need a sample.
You're looking at it.
Acceptable. We'll need you to remain aboard Normandy for procedure.
Let's hope the food's gotten better.
Formulating a cure that works for every Krogan sounds like a tall order, Morden. Can you do it?
Of course. Similar to Genophage modification project. Working against own alterations this time. Not as simple as garbage DNA blocking attachment sites. We'll need to counteract shutdown of redundant nervous system, adjust neurotransmitter levels.
Got it.
We'll create cure, Shepard. Don't need to worry.
Then get started, Morden, and make it quick.
Always do. We'll be in medbay if you'd like to speak more. Eve requires tests.
Eve?
Eve?
Female's real name unknown. Normandy a human vessel. Human mythology seemed appropriate under circumstances. Suggest speaking with her. New perspective. Surprising in Krogan.
Now, is there anything else?
There's a small matter concerning a ship we've lost contact with.
What happened?
I'd rather discuss it in private.
Turian problems can't even come close to what I've got.
Sure. Boys.
What is it?
Some of my men went missing. The rest of it we can discuss somewhere else.
I'll find you both in the war room. Just be ready to talk.
Boys. Okay. A terminus fleet is an assortment of mercenary vessels and pirate ships bound together by little more than common geography and fear of reapers. Despite this volatile mix, the fleet seems to be functioning as one under the dish of criminal warlord Arya Talok. Spectre Unit. Spectres are the left hand of the Citadel, enforcing laws and stopping crimes with galactic repercussions. While Spectres usually work alone, the Reaper threat gave cause to these extraordinary agents to assemble an elite unit capable of operating in enemy territory without backup. Spectre Jandam Bao, while not their official leader, is the group's spokesperson. He has passed on important intelligence gathered by the unit to Hackett and the Fifth Fleet. Hanar and Drell forces, looking big. Although this is just the whole, I think, alien forces, the Turians, Asari. The Hanar have sent their warships to engage the Reapers to repay Commander Shepard for saving their homeworld. Though the navy is relatively small, the Hanar have also provided the services of their best trail combat specialists. They're accomplished spies, saboteurs, and assassins, trained in an extremely young age. While the Hanar are normally loath to send trusted allies into open warfare, these are desperate times. Material formulated especially for the Hanar had been distributed to Hanar civilians and fleet captains. Alliance. Fifth Fleet became famous. The pair of entrepreneurs was persuaded to switch from creating financial programs to advance weapon targeting VIs, and to sell them to the Alliance just above cost. Kasumi Goda is wanted in over a dozen systems for sabotage, hacking, theft, and a laundry list of other crimes. The Alliance is willing to overlook Goda's indiscretions in exchange for her help with the Crucible. In addition to her expertise with electronic security systems, Goda can acquire important technology that lost or stuck deep in enemy territory. No one dares ask how she acquires these items. Crucible. Developed by the Alliance, Javelin missiles release dark energy upon impact. This creates devastating space-time disruptions, magnified warp fields that strip away targets' molecular bonds. Even the strongest kinetic barriers will eventually collapse after multiple impacts from these rockets. Alliance R&D commandeered several colony factories and now produces enough Javelin missile launchers for all dreadnoughts in the Allied fleet. Solarian. Major Kirchi. Major Kirchi made his mark, leading the Solarian Special Task Group that helped Commander Shepard Stover in Vermeer. Lauded by his superiors and his decisive leadership under fire, Kirchi was promoted and decorated with the prestigious Star of Surkesh. The Major continues to join missions with his men, believing that nothing substitutes the experience and that the best tactical strategies are planned on the battlefield. Talk to me.
Commander.
You said one of your ships had gone missing.
Crashed, actually. I couldn't speak in front of the Krogan. Our ship went down on Tuchanka. Now they're pinned by an advanced guard of Reapers scouting the planet.
What are your men doing there?
I'm sorry. That's classified. But it's vital they be rescued. They must complete their original mission. It's a matter of galactic peace.
I'll do what I can.
I appreciate your help and understanding.
That's all.
Of course, Commander.
Hell of a show down there on Surkesh. Just like the old days, Shepard. Right down to me pulling your ass out of the fire.
You did
I
not
was
do
the one
that.
with bullets flying at me.
And I gave you the moral support to dodge them.
Exactly, the moral support.
You said one of your squads is missing.
They were scouting out the Rachni relay. We've heard rumors of trouble in the area.
Rachni?
Thought that might get your attention. I have a favor to ask. It's big.
I'd say.
Don't tell me they're back.
All I know for sure is our scouts went silent as soon as they arrived. I've got Arlac Company, my best unit, on standby. You give the word, and they'll meet you there.
I'll see what I can do.
Get on it, Shepard.
What's the situation back on Tuchanka?
I'm still getting scattered reports of Reaper forces arriving. Something big is brewing. I won't let those things take Tuchanka. Not when we're about to cure the genophage. My people have had enough bad luck in our time.
Yeah.
Back on Surkesh, it looked like the female Krogan could hold her own.
Our females don't lack for spirit. For males, a good show of force sorts things out. But females like to talk about it. Then think about it. Then talk about it some more. No offense.
Believe it or not, we sometimes have good ideas, Rex. You should try listening.
Yep.
Yeah, but our women have so many of them. So sometimes I pretend to listen and... Well, let's just say Krogan females have tempers too.
Universal truth, isn't it?
What will you do after the genophage is cured?
Once we deal with the Reapers, most Krogan will want to settle a score with the Turians and Solarians. I won't let them. That isn't our path forward. This time will be different.
A lot of people will be relieved to hear that. No one wants to repeat history.
They know we'd probably win this time. But war has never brought us anything except misery. It's time to focus on rebuilding.
But then if someone kills you, it still goes to war? Our galactic community is kind of screwed, isn't it?
That's it for now, Rex. Let's get back to work.
Anytime. And Shepard, I like what you've done with the Normandy. Got tired of always hanging around the cargo bay before. I still don't have a window like Liara does, but it's progress. Wish I could knock some heads around with you, but duty calls. If the Solarian says my DNA's important, who am I to argue?
Indeed. No one else to talk about, right? Kinda.
You think the Solarians would have a base on their homeworld secured better?
Nah, they were solid. Cerberus has Reaper tech. Compared to those upgrades, the Solarians might as well have been throwing rocks.
I wonder if the next Mass Effect is really based on the story that Krogans decided to take everything over.
The Krogan and the Turians really should get behind the Alliance. They've got so much in common, like shooting things and not wanting to die, and... No, that's about it. So, bringing the Krogan to a war summit went well? You want me to invite the Batarians too? Or the Vorcha?
Building alliances is the only way we stand a chance against the Reapers.
Yeah, but the Krogan? I'd feel better if we had a tighter plan, like time travel or teaching the Reapers to love. Still, good to have more than
Skeptic.
back. The bad guys shouldn't get the monopoly on mad scientists.
True.
Commander?
It is good you came by. I have questions about the genophage.
Should.
You and everyone else.
What do you need, Edie?
A Krogan female of breeding age can produce clutches of up to 1,000 fertilized eggs over the course of a year.
Whoa.
There are over 1 billion females on Tuchanka.
Whoa.
If even 1% become fully fertile, they can birth 10 billion infants.
Whoa.
On Earth, bugs have a lot of young too. Most of them die.
The attrition rate would naturally be high, but the state has an interest in keeping the children alive for warfare purposes.
Yeah.
Any other cheerful thoughts?
Logistics. Even were they to side with us, transporting the Krogan to the battlefields of Palaven could prove difficult. They have been demilitarized. That is, they have no warships.
What do you suggest?
They will need Turian or civilian starships to carry them to battle. With your permission, I will make the necessary calls to have these ships in place for when you deliver the Krogan.
Do it. Anything else?
Food. They will be unable to eat anything on Palaven. They must bring their own or rely on the nutrients in their humps.
Humps.
This keeps getting better and better.
The Krogan will also require sedatives, since Krogan fight with others of their kind in enclosed spaces such as starships.
Make it happen. Are there any last things you're worried about?
Nothing that demands your attention, Shepard. Morton sent me a nicely crafted message. It seems he recalls our conversations about the Solarian equivalent of transhumans.
If I could, I'd stop you right there.
Transhumans have some of their brain's abilities, such as memory, supplemented or entirely replaced by cybernetics. Legal definitions vary from planet to planet. The Solarians embrace the concept. Humans have diverse and contentious opinions.
Do my implants make me a transhuman?
That would be telling.
What?
I'm sorry. That was a joke. You are fully human. Cerberus extensively reconstructed you, but your brain functions are organic.
Thank God.
Don't ever do that again.
Hello, Shepard.
Hello.
Commander, we've got new reports of Cerberus activity on Tuchanka. I've marked it on the galaxy map. Commander, nice to see you again.
Yep.
How are you settling in, trainer?
I actually feel somewhat useful. It's been challenging to integrate data feeds for the War Summit.
How are the systems holding?
Well, I'm glad we performed stress tests.
Specialist Trainer has been extremely helpful. The accuracy of our war room data is a direct result of her work.
Thank you, Edie. I'm still getting used to all of this. In the lab, we'd hoard everything, piles of tech everywhere. Out here, it's like living out of a shoebox.
Life on an active ship always feels crowded at first. You'll get used to it.
Oh, it's not a bad thing. I've got no problems getting cozy. This is wonderful. Back in the lab, we had to hoard because we had no budget. Now, Edie, Ariake Tech uses a proprietary smart processing algorithm that could clean up our long-range data. Can we license it?
We can. Analyzing and applying the upgrade now. The algorithm should reduce long-range strategic combat data analysis time by 3%.
Impressive.
If it means getting the equipment I need, I can quite happily live out of a shoebox.
Interesting.
Commander, I've set up a secure communications with the Turian and Solarian governments and added their combat data to our boards.
Okay.
Hopefully it'll give us some idea of what's going on. Commander?
Sir Kesh certainly offered me a new experience.
What do you mean?
Normally, I'm not one to fly co-pilot, but when an 800-pound Krogan requests to take control of your shuttle, you comply.
I'd say.
Probably wise.
I hope I didn't leave you hanging too long on that last Cerberus raid.
I'm just glad we made it out in one piece.
Been a while since I've seen a dogfight like that. Really missed my trident. ACM isn't really the Kodiak's strong suit. Just one more diagnostic suite. Ma'am?
Ma'am. What did we pick up? Legs. With... I don't know if I like them. What do they add? Ammo capacity, but reduce health boost.
Wonder what the hell Cerberus was up to on Sir Kesh. I hear we're headed to Tuchanka. Would love to see how things turn out. I'm just saying. Rex is a badass. I bet he's got some real interesting stories to tell. More than something else. His mouth moves faster than a frog on a hot rock in the middle of summer. Ready when you are.
I would not say that comparing Morden to Frog might be a bit racist.
Hey, it's just an opinion piece. You don't like it? Don't download it.
You're saying we don't need Terra Nova.
Lose 1 colony, save 5. That's the math.
You know what the commander did for us? The colony?
Yes. It was on a little thing called the news.
You think you can fly on this ship, sit next to us at chow time, and then broadcast something like that? That's traitorous.
Hey, it's just an opinion piece. You don't like it? Don't download it.
Lose the piece or lose your spot on this ship, Allers.
This is exactly what I was afraid of.
Thanks, Commander. What's your choice, Allers? Like you said, it's just your opinion, right?
I'll pull it.
Gabby, have you seen Edie's new body?
Ah.
I knew this was coming.
I knew this was coming
I just
too.
mean, it's an amazing work of engineering. Elastic titanium silicon
Where is-
polymers, ultra-light harmonic phased power cells.
Mm-hmm.
And if she ever accidentally walks into a wall, there's just so much padding.
Exactly.
I knew it.
Wish I were a wall.
You pretty much are, Kenneth.
Sometimes keeping the grid balanced is pure murder.
Your mother.
Power grid is in the green.
Commander?
Where's Adams? Downstairs? No. Shadow Broker, Sovereign, Victorian Cruiser.
Why are you so interested in my people, Asari?
Protheans are always an enigma, a mystery to solve. I wanted to know what happened to your civilization. Why did such an enlightened race disappear?
Enlightened?
Well, it seemed that way.
And now that I am here,
I wonder what it's like waking up 50,000 years later to a new galaxy.
I believe this cycle cares too much about what other species think. Krogan, Turian, Solarian, all were primitives in my time. What good does their help do now?
We can't win this war on our own.
Then demand their help. Do not indulge their selfish requests. What will saving one Krogan matter?
If only it were that simple.
If they get in your way, destroy them.
And lose their lives.
I apologize. The previous occupant of this room left traces of himself. I have absorbed some of them.
Yes, Grunt. He was a strong one. Maybe it's best if I let you recover.
That would be best. Did I mention Solarians used to lick their eyes? How far they have come. The Mordin Solarian asked if he could dissect me. I approved, but only if he could defeat me in combat first. His reply was problematic. Then he left. I do not understand that one. This Cerberus. I do not understand why your own kind would oppose you. They will bleed the same as everyone if the Reapers are not stopped. The Rex Krogan offered me a job.
He would.
He said whenever I tired of the easy life of luxury on the Normandy, he would give me something real to shoot at. Yes?
I think they would make a great team.
I can't imagine anything so traumatic.
Oh, Adams.
You sure you're okay, Karen?
I wouldn't wish a collector abduction on my worst enemy. But it's behind me now.
Nice cheers.
I'm fine. But it makes me think of Earth and all the other Reaper-occupied worlds. What are the Reapers doing to the people who live on all those worlds? As we sit here, enjoying our coffee. How many souls are in agony this very moment? Millions? Billions?
Billions.
Oh, Greg. I lied. I'm not fine.
Hello, Commander.
Everything okay in the medbay?
Yes, Mordin would just like some space to work with Eve.
He kicked you out?
Oh no, I just felt I was getting in his way. I'll return when I'm needed. Commander.
Pussy.
So, Liara, still relying on the Protheans for all the answers?
It will work, Rex. We just need to finish building the Crucible. Although I'd be interested to learn how you found out about it.
Wasn't that hard. Lucky you keep its location more secret
And I'm sure you'll do a good job of both, being so famous for your discretion.
My lips are sealed.
His lips are sealed. Power damage bonus, cooldown bonus. Email from Professor Tikisha to Dr. O'Doul. I was calling every supply depot station around this crucible to find enough pure platinum for the crucible's primary trigger inlay. I barely had enough left to coat a coffee maker. An hour later, a ship pulled with 16 tons of platinum, courtesy of the Shadow Broker. Then it flew away to scavenge more materials for the project. The ship's captain mailed me later, saying the broker would stay in touch with our needs. That's great, but I'm checking my computer for bugs.
Good to see you again, Shepard. Good to see you again, Shepard.
At your service.
Not talking to Rex.
Shepard, they say female Krogan have a thing for guys with scars.
Oi, oi, oi.
So I've heard.
I've got a few, myself. Here's hoping nobody's planning an arranged marriage to cement this deal. Though I have to say, I admire Eve. The things she must have endured living with the genophage. And now, to top it all off, she's her people's last hope. Imagine the pressure. Takes real courage to face that. I hope we can measure up. I guess we're at war with Cerberus now, huh?
Yep.
I've never actually seen a female Krogan. Seems like they're the real brains on Tuchanka.
We haven't seen a female Turian yet.
Good to see Morden's still alive and kicking, and still finding new ways to cause trouble. Maybe later.
Maybe later. Alligator.
Aware Krogan females find scars attractive. Garrus loyal, reasonably intelligent.
He's
bit aggressive, almost like Krogan.
For the third time, Doctor, I'm not interested.
Ah, Shepard. We were just...
Are you okay?
I'm fine, Rex. You can relax.
Can't be too careful, or put any faith in Solarian doctors.
This one is different.
Is he? What's that?
Simple blood test.
What kind?
Kind that ends the genophage. Shepard, please. Distraction's counterproductive, also affecting comfort of patient.
He was your inside source, Rex. You can trust him.
Solarians have minds like a maze. You never know when they're leading you into a trap.
Trap? Eve's release my doing. Would never have known about her if not for me.
That was then. But she's out now. And if she gets hurt, I'll feel it.
Understand. But my patient, my responsibility. Her welfare a priority. Will not allow her to be compromised by anyone.
You got a quad, Doctor. Keep her safe. Our females have endured enough.
Don't forget, still need your tissue sample.
I'll be back.
Common phobia. Fear of needles.
Or Solarian doctors.
Now have work to do. Prefer females of the species.
Yeah, I'd say.
Maybe with an
Thank you for saving my life, Commander. I didn't think the Krogan had any allies left in the galaxy.
We owe a lot to you, even if most people have forgotten that.
They can be forgiven. Our actions have hardly inspired friendship.
Yeah.
Part of being friends is knowing each other's name. I feel bad that I don't know yours.
I surrendered it the day I became a shaman of the female clan. I belong to my sisters now. But perhaps one day, when this is over, you can know it.
I didn't realize the Krogan had female shamans.
Wisdom comes from pain, and the genophage has made us very wise. Rather than surrender to despair, a few of us chose to preserve the ancient ways. We safeguard our culture, our knowledge, our secrets. So when our children live again, the Krogan will flourish.
How were you initiated?
You're locked in a cave for 7 days with just enough food to last. On the 8th, you'll starve.
What does that prove?
Your resolve. Every acolyte is given a chance. You either claw your way out through the rock with your bare hands, or you die.
How did you make it out alive?
I started digging the wrong way. I was in complete darkness. Nothing other than my own heartbeat to sustain me.
What happened?
I found this. A simple crystal, but it became my chisel. Take it as a reminder, Commander. In the darkest hour, there is always a way out.
Thank you.
That's a brutal initiation.
But an illuminating one. You learn to appreciate the light by living in the dark.
True.
If you don't mind me asking, what's it been like living with the genophage?
I knew sisters who couldn't bear the shame of being infertile. They would wander off into the wastelands, hoping a thresher maw would kill them and end their torment.
Did the thought ever cross your mind?
Yes. After my first stillborn.
What kept you from ending your own life?
When my child didn't draw breath, that's when my life truly began. The genophage forces us to live on hope alone. There is nothing else. There is no reason to exist other than the hope that the next day will bring change. And if it doesn't, there is always the next.
How do you think things will change after the genophage is cured?
Our species will find its balance again. Females will help shape the future, like in the ancient days, before we were just pawns of power-hungry males.
Most seem hell-bent on shooting anything that looks at them wrong.
What else is there for them to do? Because of the genophage, they become wandering killers, seeking targets to justify their existence, excuses to earn them honor.
What kept you from ending your own life?
Same
When
one.
the genophage forces us to live on hope alone, there is nothing else. There is no reason to exist other than the hope that the next day will bring change. And if it doesn't, there is always the next.
How'd you get involved in Malin's experiments?
The other females and I volunteered. We heard Malin was trying to cure the genophage for Clan Weirlock.
Aren't they a rival clan?
Rivalries are the invention of the males. Under their rule, Tachanka has laid in ruins for over 1,000 years. It's time females took back our place in society and resurrected our future. Malin was our best hope.
Would you go to Malin again?
Absolutely. It only takes one candle to light a fire, and then the darkness is no more.
I found Malin's lab. It looked like a dungeon. His experiments were brutal.
We learned that too late. He meant well, but his methods grew more barbaric as he went. We finally escaped into the rubble. Eventually, a Solarian team found us. They saved our lives. We were so sick.
I'm sorry none of the other females survived.
I know. The youngest one, Kern, was the last to go. But she knew she would enter the void free of this curse, and then smile when she looked down upon the children of Tachanka. Her spirit will be the midwife to my firstborn.
What do you think of Rex?
When he's not trying to sire half of Tachanka, he's the best thing that's happened to the Krogan. But I won't tell him that. His head's big enough already. Literally.
Literally.
He's turned into a strong leader.
I know in his heart Rex wants what's best for us. Though not all the other clans see it that way.
Why would the other clans give Rex trouble? You'd think they'd want a better future.
It's not in the nature of our males to cooperate. They've evolved to be selfish. Their only concern is survival. Rex is different. He's a mutant. And that you can tell him.
Do you think Rex will want revenge for the genophage?
Some clans will expect it, but I hope Rex resists. He understands the cycle of violence must end if Krogan are ever to have a voice in galactic politics. Still, he's just one Krogan. If enough clans demand it, he may not be able to stop them.
True.
How's Morden been treating you?
Better than Krogan males do. He's not like a typical Solarian.
No. Or redundancy results in new period before metaphase. Can't alter that. Damage to telomeres, premature aging.
He does that.
But I sense pain in him too. He told me about his work on the genophage. I should consider him an enemy. Yet I think seeing my sisters and I changed something in him.
Sorry, Vorcha, offspring have an allergy to dairy and...
I love Morden.
Well, it wasn't his ear.
What does offspring has? What does Asari watch? I don't want to think about Asari watch offspring. That's all right.
Thanks for talking to me.
It's my pleasure, Commander. I'm glad to see humans treat their women with respect. Your people have placed a lot of responsibility on you.
If only you knew, my friend. If only you knew.
Then maybe we can show the men how it's done.
Deal.
Deal.
Shepard, blood work complete. Indicates significant stress on Eve's system. Malin's data thorough. Fortunately detailed as well. Have used notes to improve her condition.
How's she doing?
No fever currently. Heart rate elevated. Likely stress. Eating appropriately. Could use another blanket. Something soft. Prefer to let her recover fully before synthesizing cure. My medical recommendation.
My people don't have time for that.
Her opinion, somewhat different.
You care about her.
My patient. My responsibility. Found her at STG base. 3 doctors injured trying to restrain her. Undid arm restraints. Didn't resist when she grabbed me. Promised to help her. She said, please.
Have you determined why she's immune?
Genophage targeted hormone production during pregnancy. Modification project used same modality. Her immunity, totally different. Targeted glands now obsolete, like human appendix. Other glands mutated to produce proper hormones, enable viable birth. Also explains her weakness. Gland substitution imperfect. Health trouble.
You think you can make this work for all Krogan?
Yes. We'll use Eve's tissue to produce mutagen, alter gland function across entire species. Must improve mutagen as well, tune hormone production. Long-term illness for all Krogan otherwise.
So we did the right thing by saving the data?
Indeed. Would be much harder to treat Eve without it. Maybe impossible.
And all those experiments we saw back on Tachanka?
Monstrous, repulsive, but now with purpose. Victims didn't die for nothing.
Any word on Malin himself?
No. Ordered teams to search for him when trying to help Eve. Nothing so far. Large galaxy, lots of places to hide. Could already be dead for all we know. Would kill him now if possible, unless he could help.
So the end justifies the means.
Not my means.
But you're using the data, encouraging more experiments like Malin's.
Encouragement irrelevant. Will always be scientists willing to perform unethical tests. Can't change that. But can help Eve. Can cure genophage. Won't ignore data vital to her survival because of unethical origins.
This is probably one of the most relevant and interesting moral debates when you bring into our world. When you actually look into our history and find out how much of modern medicine is built on completely unethical torture that wasn't even they didn't even have a purpose as to save people. That was just torture. The experiments they did during World War II, the experiments they did on slaves, especially if you ever read on a history of gynecology and the first doctors who made their names and stuff like that. That's
Nice talking with you, Morden.
Thank you, Shepard. Glad to be back.
You planning to stick around when this is over?
Until Reaper's dealt with, at least. Then, not sure. Haven't made impact on Galaxy. Genophage modification, genophage cure, work against collectors, decisions, mistakes. Might go somewhere sunny, sit on beach, look at ocean, collect seashells.
You go crazy inside an hour.
Might run tests on the seashells. Shepard, how can I help?
Yes.
You always defended your genophage work. What changed your mind?
Never change mind. Genophage proper decision at time. New circumstances necessitate course correction.
Those circumstances being?
Reaper invasion. Turians doomed without Krogan support. Krogan need unified threat, outlet for aggression, cooperative symbiosis.
Nothing else? No personal stake here?
Getting old, Shepard. Not many years left, but still best candidate for project. Few Solarian scientists interested in genophage. None with my expertise. Had to be me.
Someone else might have gotten it wrong.
Almost
Possibly.
said it.
Stakes too high for inexperience. But not about them. My work. My job to put it right. To prove I can.
Nice talking with you, Morden.
We'll be here if you need me.
True scientific pride. My job to make it right. To prove I can.
Unread messages at your private terminal, Commander.
I see. Hi, Shepard. It's been a while. I'm glad to hear you made it off Earth and Liara is with you. Getting off her old ship was the best thing we could have done. Can't tell you how sick I was of that cabin. And of tripping over the drone. I don't even know how it kept finding me on a ship that big, even after I turned off its tracking. I dug up some interesting information for you. Talk with Wiggly for sort out the data. I hope it helps, Shepard. It's getting rough out here, Baron. From Caden. Hey, Shepard, still in the hospital, but I'm on my feet, eating solid food and making trouble for the nurses. They'll probably throw me out of here soon. Come by if you're in Citadel. Same room. Thanks, Caden. Holding the line. Major Kiriki. Commander, it was a pleasure seeing you again on Surkesh, even if circumstances were less than ideal. It seems fate had decided our meetings coincide with galactic threats, so be it. To that end, I want to reiterate that STG will be there to help when the need arises, regardless of political climate. You are there for us in our hour of need. We look forward to returning the favor. Best of luck. And an alert near the integration. Thessia, a sorry scientist Rana Thanoptis has died in custody, allegedly committing suicide after she has arrested and murder of multiple Asari military officials. Rana. You know Rana. Prior to death, investigators said Thanoptis spoke of voices in her head, which they believed to be indicative of her integration. The voices foretold the ascension of Asari and the Thanoptis that everyone fighting the Reapers needed to die. Thanoptis worked on the top-secret project former Spectre Saren Arterius several years ago, where she likely became indoctrinated. She received a pardon from the Asari government in exchange for providing research assistance on Reaper technology. Thanoptis was believed responsible for planting a makeshift explosive device that detonated at a research center, killing 5 visiting Asari military officials along with 4 civilians. The attack seriously wounded a dozen more and caused significant damage to the facility. Investigators say they are not seeking any more suspects in the case. Maybe they should. Why is this one keeps lighting up? Blue Suns, founded by notorious Batarian slaver Solam Dal Serah. The Blue Suns began as a skill and verge protection racket, providing gene protection from slavers and pirates. Eventually captured by System Alliance Navy, Dal Serah beat almost 2,000 charges to be convicted on a single count of conspiracy. The slaver benefited from tutelage of cellmate and brilliant con artist Bernard Legit's Ledger. Upon release 5 years later, Dal Serah incorporated Blue Suns as a legal security agency. Today, Blue Suns boast a galaxy-wide force of Batarians, Turians, humans, and Krogan. Each deployment is backed by logistic corps selling everything from heavy weapons to shaving cream. Despite claims that Blue Suns sell its captive as slaves, no Blue Suns employee has ever been convicted of such charges. Many Blue Suns members support the company log on to 2form, removed during assignments and reapplied at mission end. That's not efficient. Eclipse. Brainchild of Commander Jonas Sedaris, Eclipse was incorporated as a proactive security company. Influenced by Asari and Solarian military doctrine, Eclipse specialized in sabotage, assassination, and personal and organizational security. Although several governments regard the corporation with suspicion, it's embraced in skill and Verge and terminus systems. Early on, Sedaris sought government contracts and established market share against the better-established Blue Suns. Her agency scored a galactic PR group by taking several space stations captured by the Unhor People's Libertarian Army and neutralizing its leaders. The Victor Eclipse marketing department never ceased trumpeting. Based on a mega station, Eclipse controlled nearly 20% of asteroids' real estate. Its service ranged from mech repair to open warfare, although assassination is reserved for meeting wider long-term company goals. For instance, preemptive strikes against pirates rather than murdering spouses for insurance money. Despite numerous reports, Eclipse denies sabotaging and kidnapping business rivals. The Blood Pack. Originally a small terminus system warrior gang, the Blood Pack was transformed into a legion by visionary Krogan battlemaster Gunnar Wrong, exiled for striking a female in anger. Wrong, obsessed over reclaiming his lost status. Leading the Watcher Pack as a pirate crew, Wrong cultivated recruits and infamy for a decade before incorporating its fighters as a security company across Skill and Verge. His notoriety ensured the initial public offering for investors made him rich beyond most Krogan's dreams. Wrong returned triumphantly to his clan, rallying elders, Krogan hordes, and their firepower and biotic support towards professional violence and terminus system. Banned from settled space, the Blood Pack bribes its way through spaceports into armed conflicts across galaxy. Priding themselves for accepting otherwise untouchable contracts, the Blood Pack rejects bodyguarding and security in favor of cases requiring minimal oversight and maximal violence.
Biotics is the ability of rare... The Mars archives describe a superweapon that the Alliance has named the Crucible, which exploits the technology of Mass Effect relays. Beyond the basic principles, however, researchers know little about how the weapon actually works. One popular theory suggests that since relays can transfer matter and energy across the galaxy with little regard for distance, it may be possible to create a weapon for which range is barely a factor. Duplicating the advanced science used to build the relays has proven difficult, however. If the Crucible were completed, the challenge would become tuning the weapon to kill a Reaper halfway across the galaxy without inflicting unthinkable levels of collateral damage. What is clear is that the Crucible's construction is a massive effort, drawing resources from throughout explored space. Staggering financial costs have been disregarded in the common effort to create something, anything, that can stop the Reapers.
I'd say.
Alternating between large oceans and land masses covered in flora, the Solarian homeworld Surkesh is known for its humid climate and lush vegetation. As with the rainforests that once covered Earth, the planet's many forests enjoy a rich biodiversity. The Solarian desire for intellectual stimulation drove them long ago to explore every aspect of their environment, developing ways to thrive without consequences detrimental to their habitat. The areas near major cities and industrial centers are meticulously maintained, with an eye towards ensuring that sunlight penetrates to the ground level, and that established paths through the jungle are kept clear for travel. Burngrass, a soil-enriching and adaptable weed native to Surkesh, has become a major export because of its value for terraforming. Admiral Stephen Hackett is a... Dr. Morden Solis is a master geneticist and former operative for the Solarian Special Tasks Group. Dr. Solis is well known for his work in perpetuating the genophage, a biological weapon that almost completely sterilized the Krogan species. He eventually left the STG to open a clinic on Omega, where his combat skills kept the clinic safe and operational amid Omega's lawless society. In 2185, Commander Shepard recruited Dr. Solus to research the Collectors and the Reapers. He was a member of the Normandy crew that traveled beyond the Omega-4 relay to attack the Collectors. He survived the mission, but his current whereabouts are unknown. Miranda Flight Lieutenant Jeff Joker Moreau.
Really, current whereabouts are known. Now, we have lots of... This is Citadel, probably. Rockney. Yes, Benning. Barlow 1. Kogan DMZ. National Frontier. Cerberus on Tachanka, priority to Tachanka. Let's go to the ones that are... Oh, there are new ones now. Hundred. Later. Gemini. Go to the ones that... we left because Reapers were too active. Make some progress. Kex. Some big one. Enigmatic terrestrial planet, they has a hazy atmosphere of nitrogen and argon. The surface scorching hot and mainly composed of calcium with deposits of sodium. 3 times in the last century, ships stopping to discharge the tram as they report geometric patterns of lights on the dark side of Zyatar. Attempts to close investigation proved fruitless. The lights disappeared when ship moved. Oh, interesting. What the hell is that supposed to mean? Terrestrial planet was surface mainly composed of aluminum with numerous deposits of calcium. The Foundation established research outposts on investigating native subterranean life, which shows incredible resilience to extremes of heat and cold. Oh, also interesting.
I found something.
I kind of thought it would be this one. Oh, and we need to get GTF out of the system after one scan. Money. I hope there's some... Oh, what's it called? Fuel in the system. With a rare combination of features, Snap knew is a particular interest of the scientific community. Small terrestrial world with a thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide and krypton. As with the overall of Farinata, its surface is scorching hot. The crust mainly consists of silicates laced with iron. The star is very bright. Hydrogen helium gas giant with trace of chlorine and nitrogen in its atmosphere. It has an unusually small number of moons for a gas giant, a mere 7. This is likely due to star Farinata capturing majority of mass during the nebular collapse that created the system. Let's see. Nope. Something here. Juntauma. Why does this sound familiar? Broiling terrestrial world, thin atmosphere, carbon dioxide, ethane being steadily blown off by powerful solar wind from Farinata. The surface scorching hot, mainly composed of sulfur. The Alliance defense data network knows several ships have been spotted cruising near Juntauma with transponders turned off. An Alliance patrol attempting to pursue one of an identified vessel rapidly to FTL. Its trail was lost when obscured its light trace and confusion of signals on an Nancy Star shipping lane. Oh.
Signal confirmed.
Alliance frigate. How much fuel can I get here? 200. Not much. I was thinking about going to this, but I don't want to risk it, to be honest. We'll come back for this and Kakos next time. Why it doesn't show? Wait a second. It doesn't show the percentage. But there are like a lot of planets here, so I want to scan here first.
I found something.
See? Modest terrestrial world, atmosphere of compound, environmentally mild, exogenic carbon from test impact single water ice comet into surface. And the first step, long-term plan, thicken the atmosphere, introduce water to the environment. Money. %. Next, Gemini Sigma. Although we do not have much fuel, might need to go to neighboring non-affected. How far is it? Oh, it's far. It is far. Tatanlis is a large lock world with an unusually thin atmosphere of hydrogen and carbon monoxide. The frigid world crust contains extensive deposits of uranium and occasional loads of naturally occurring plutonium. With a total mass more than 4 times that of Earth, Tatanlis should have a significantly thicker atmosphere. This unusual feature has flagged it worthy of scientific investigation, but the need to expensive amounts of radiation shielding has deterred interest. Noted. The planets are very spaced apart. Paravan is a small, unremarkable rock world The surface scorching hot and mainly composed of calcium with deposits of aluminum. Darwin's low mass has left it steadily locked in the star Hun. If there were any resources of value, a mining station could be established in the Twilight Band. I feel like we probably read all of this in the Mass Effect 1. Because these systems were open to us in Mass Effect 1.
Signal confirmed.
Well, sometimes they add stuff. I thought there would be a... fuel depot here. Now we're talking. Wasted fuel. Because I thought there's gonna be something in here. This one. Car shown. The battery in whole world drop less mystery than tried lies. We read this before. Pillars of strength. Swoop. Lots of swooping around today. But unfortunately the Reaper sensitivity forces us oh, where is it even? Oh, there. Almost half. Scarred. Loki. Dearbor. Ouch. Nice. Look at this tiny sliver. Naval exploration flotilla. Still on 80%, but definitely cannot scan anything in one go in this planet. 10%. And Krogan DMZ it is. Let's get some fuel. Go to the further one first. Bright, too bright. Nothing new. Why is it so bright? Krogam DMZ we had.
I found something.
I thought it was a planet, to be honest. Not a... something in the middle. This kind of looks sus.
Signal confirmed.
Yeah. Told you it looks sus. Method to destroy a planet has been introduced. Broken copper experimentally died. Read that. Shadowbroker Wet Squat. 50%. We'll come back. This one. Now, what should we do with our... Well, it's probably gonna be Garrus as usual. But who else? Definitely Garrus for Turian connection. Javik, Liara, Javik. Oh. Points, increased power damage, force bonus is 25, increased power damage. Use 2 powers in a row by giving the first power 50% chance area. Chaos now cooldown. I'm not that pressed about cooldowns, to be honest.
This crash site's a nightmare. Looks like Rex was right about Reaper scouts. Edie, any further intel?
The mission brief identifies the Turian commander as Lieutenant Tarquin Victus.
Victus?
Victus?
Primarch's son.
Try to raise him.
For a Turian commander, what happened here is... Let's just say the Turian code is not forgiving. And that it's his son is bad for the Primarch. Promoting family without merit can bite you in the ass. What's strange is the Primarch knows that.
Commander, I have to land well back from the main crash site.
That the best you can do?
Yes, ma'am, but the Reapers seem unaware of our presence. You might get the jump on them.
All right, set her down. Let's save this platoon. Edie? Did you raise Lieutenant Victus?
Yes, but the connection is bad.
Patch me in. This is Commander Shepard, Alliance Navy. Do you read?
This is Lieutenant Tarquin Victus of the 9th Platoon. We're pinned by Reaper harvesters and taking heavy casualties. Also, there are pockets of my men scattered along the crash trajectory.
Lieutenant, I need you to fire a flare so I can find your position.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
Things get worse by the minute. My men are dying.
This sounds bad. Let's move.
Looks worse than I feared. A secret Turian mission on Tachanka is especially odd. Thoughts?
It doesn't matter. Our mission is clear.
It does matter. Don't make me regret bringing you around.
Silence. Enemies ahead.
Quick! We don't want them to call for backup. Escape pod. Our first casualties. Survived the crash, but then a harvester took out the pod.
Died in the explosion?
Or dragged out and eaten by husks.
Whoa, yours.
Gunfire. They are near.
Ray of sunshine today.
Okay. I have a visual on the enemy, and there's an escape pod just beyond. Looks like the Turians are in tough. Enemies up ahead don't know we're here.
Surprise on our side for once. I like it.
Exactly. Let's go.
As you wish.
Over here! Help us out! Harvester! Incoming harvester!
Doko. Oh.
The harvesters compromised the Turian pod.
Over here!
It is done.
Thank you.
I will comply.
For us. We'll head for the main crash site. There's another pod ahead.
They'll live to fight another battle.
Mm-hmm. Do they?
Keep moving. We need to find the main crash site ASAP.
Being the son of Adrian Victus is a lot to live up to. It's a big military name on Palaven. War's expected to run in the Victus blood.
War was a way of life for my people as well. If you couldn't fight the Reapers, you were left behind.
Cannot really imagine them surviving for centuries, to keep fighting for centuries.
Looks like we got the jump.
Follow my lead.
Heads up! Harvester incoming! Give us a hand! Damn, another harvester!
I think it's the same one.
Thanks for the help! We'll rendezvous at the crash site!
I think we saved all those men. Over here!
Trying to pick up some. Ammo.
This way!
Chunk.
Yep. Shepard here, what's your status?
We're in deep. Commander, what's your ETA?
Hang tight. We're on our way.
Barnick, how's our velocity? Deceleration online. We'll survive. Victus is going to pay for this. Court-martial or hanging?
How will the commander live this down?
When we find him, we'll ask.
A scumbag!
Apparently stealing money from the dead.
Commander, come in.
Shepard here.
Just saw harvesters drop a lot of enemies in your path.
Understood. Let's pick it up. It's important we don't lose this squad.
To hold the Krogan back seems unproductive. All available forces should be mobilized against the Reapers.
Krogan-Turian animosity is ancient and intense. It's inborn.
And I need them to work together, so let's not complicate things.
Nice.
All right, let's move!
Reaper blood will spill!
For Taliban!
As you wish.
Nice too.
I will comply. Incoming!
Another one? That's a lot of light.
Over here.
1 second, I would like to check if there's anything to pick up around here. No.
Lieutenant Victus?
Commander Shepard, my men and I are in your debt. Thank you for saving so many.
What happened here?
He screwed up. Stand down, soldier. These men are dead because of him. I said, stand down.
Hey, I just saved all your asses, so everyone just calm down. Lieutenant, what's going on here?
I made a bad call. This is all on me. I chose caution and clever tactics over a head-on attack. And my men paid the price.
You mean the crash?
Yes. We could see on Hollow that Reaper forces were blocking our intended path. Staying on course guaranteed heavy casualties. So I chose a safer route, skirting the enemy. And that took us low and through these ruins. When we encountered resistance, there was no room to maneuver. Suddenly, we were in a fight for our lives. A lot of my men lost that fight.
Owning your mistake takes guts, but you have to get over it and move on.
Of course. It's just fresh right now. Our mission's still a failure. When we've stabilized the injured, we'll head back to the fleet.
You're abandoning your mission?
We're down over 30 men. It'd be suicide.
What exactly did you come here to do?
There's a bomb on the planet. We're sent to defuse it.
A bomb? How big?
Enormous. Cerberus has it.
Of course they do.
If Cerberus has that bomb, you have to finish your mission.
Haven't these men sacrificed enough?
I understand. This kind of sacrifice is the hardest to ask for, but your men signed on for it, and so did you.
My men have lost hope, Commander. Even if I wanted to finish the mission, they don't.
It's your job to make them want to.
How?
Their sacrifice means that others will never face what they faced here today. Remind them that those sacrifices have no honor if the mission fails.
Men, I own what happened here today. But we have to carry on.
No, we don't. Who cares about a few dead Krogan? It's over.
We are Turian, and we will not let Cerberus succeed. Our sacrifice is the difference between life and death for this entire galaxy. Let the heroes of the 9th Platoon be remembered for performing their duties with bravery. All right, men. Shuttle's arriving any minute. We're moving out. Commander, come with us. We're a shell of what we were. We could use the help.
Send me the nav point. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. That'll give us time to do a little recon. See what we're up against.
Victus, you have a second chance here. Make their sacrifice count.
Understood, Commander. Hope to see you at the rendezvous.
Cerberus bomb. What the hell is going on, Commander? And what do the Turians have to do with it?
Coordinates Victus gave me place it in the Kelphic Valley. It's a heavily populated area. That's all I know.
My gut says something's not right here.
What do you suggest?
Get the Primarch to come clean.
Should we alert the Krogan military?
I'd wait. We're in the dark here. Krogan-Turian relations are fragile until the genophage is cured. Let's not push it. And how about this bomb? How many troops does Cerberus have on this?
No idea. All I know is, we can't have them detonating that bomb.
Keep me in the loop. Hack it out.
Primarch Victus.
Impressive work on Tuchanka. I'm grateful that...
Why didn't you tell me about the Cerberus bomb?
It's not Cerberus bomb.
Why hide that? What else are you keeping from me?
I have nothing for you.
Ah.
For our alliance to work, I need to trust you.
Our friendship is new, Commander. Would you trust me with information that puts your people, puts Earth, at risk?
Why would I jeopardize our alliance by lying to you now? It doesn't make sense.
Decisions like these weigh heavy on me. When I was a general, I could pass them up the chain of command. But now, I'm all I've got. Know what I mean?
Sure. And?
And that's all. Wait, there is one more thing, Commander. Thank you for saving my son.
Shepard, test verified. Results promising. Can synthesize for universal Krogan immunity.
Good. Then you can put your knife away.
The cure's ready?
No, still need transmission vector. Cure useless unless given to entire species.
You're usually full of ideas, Morden. You altered the genophage before. There must be a way.
Of course, always possibilities, but time limited. Can't create new infection strain from scratch. Groundwater? No, too slow. Voluntary inoculation risky. Population too scattered for airborne, unless... Wait, yes! The Shroud. Constant global dispersion of air particles, built by Solarians to repair atmosphere of Tuchanka. Also used by Turians.
We used it to secretly spread the genophage virus. It ended the Krogan rebellions.
I'd be careful who you tell that to.
If you're gonna infect an entire population, that's the way to do it.
Unless you're part of the population.
Yes, but useful now. Original genophage strain still in storage at Shroud facility. Can use it as transmission vector, then use Shroud to blanket Tuchanka with cure.
You clever little pyjack. That's our best shot, right there.
Then finish your preparations and be ready to go, Morden.
Of course. Ready when you need me. We'll be in medbay with Eve until then.